Oh, wow, that's insanely close to where we're standing.
What do you think of that rig right there?
That's a new one for me.
This thing is fighting incredibly hard. Dude, look at this rod, man. This thing is sick. This is about as sketchy gets right here. All right, folks, we are standing by this gigantic dam right here that actually connects Lake Eufaula and the Chattahoochee River. Two places, two fisheries that we know on this channel very well. But today we're gonna be doing something that I have never done on this channel, and that is fish right down there below the dam. This is something we've never been able to do. We're gonna be fishing for a few different types of species because there are monster fish of all kinds down there. But we're gonna be really concentrating trying to catch my PB in one particular fish. But one thing we haven't done in a long time is some type of a budget challenge. And to me, adding like a constraint, like a tight budget into a video like this, it's just gonna make it more fun. So we thought, why not head to Walmart, our favorite place to find bargain fishing gear, with a $100 budget, and everything we need for this video has to come in at under $100. Here's how that went. Oh, this is a cat daddy. Oh. This one, the ugly stick, the bait caster, man. This
Bottomland bait caster.
The bottomland camo pattern, just in time for hunting season to be over. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like between the two of these are both pretty awesome.
They are.
To be honest, I just found this little end cap right here, and it's just loaded with big fish gear. I don't know, what do you guys think? Bait caster, spinner. I think we should just do both, just to be safe. I know we're gonna need some big circle hooks. Those are massive. 8/0, 6/0. I've been watching a lot of old Richard Gene the Fishing Machine videos on YouTube. If you guys have not heard of that guy, or if you've never seen his videos, you should 100% look him up after you watch this one. He's an OG YouTube fisherman. He's a character. That's the best way to describe it. But in the video that I watched of him catching some giant fish from the bank, he was using like 8/0 circle hooks, which are like these. That seems kind of big.
It does. We're going for big fish though.
We are going for big fish. Those are only $3 a piece though, but that only brings us up to like 86 bucks. And really all we need from here, we need some like barrel swivels to like tie leaders on, which we don't even have to do that.
Still got to get bait too, man.
Zebco makes their own line? Well, that's clutch right now, because between that and then this, like if we want to get a leader, which I don't even know if we need it. Yeah, so I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're at like 90 bucks right now, and all we have to get is bait.
Yeah,
which we could harvest bait naturally at the spot, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, so just to be safe. I think 3-hole tilapia would be perfect, don't you think?
Definitely will.
I mean, they're frozen right now, but if we leave them out, they've got like an hour drive back to where we're fishing. So I think these things will thaw out perfectly. That'll be, I mean, that's 3 good-sized fish right there. Even if we're using like giant pieces as bait, that's like 3 pieces per fish. That's like 9 hook baiting right there for $9.92. So I think we are just in budget. Yeah, these guys are starting to thaw out a little bit. I don't know, that one's still rock hard. That one might be able to be cut. I don't know if we're gonna need a net, but I feel like on a big fish mission, probably should bring it.
We're gonna need a net.
I like the attitude, yeah. We are gonna need a net. These two combos turned out beautifully, and I'll show the rig a little bit more closely once we get down there. These are for a little extracurricular activity while we're waiting on these ones to get bit. Well, you lead the way, buddy, because you've been here before. You snuck down here one day on your day off and went fishing without me.
Didn't catch a thing.
Didn't catch a thing? Well, that's what you get for leaving me behind. There's already been one gentleman that pulled up and is getting some cane poles set up down there, and he said that he was here this morning and he already caught a couple nice ones. So gives us a little bit of confidence. Wow, dude, look at this, the scenery here, man. You just don't realize how big a dam actually is until you get like right next to it. Kind of crazy. Now the water's low right now, and the water's not generating, which I kind of thought would be better. You know, I could be wrong about that, I don't know. So you said you caught some this morning, right?
I caught 2.
2?
Yeah.
They good size or what?
One on me is probably about 8 pounds probably.
Oh, okay, a little 8-pounder. So we're no stranger to this dam at all. In fact, so me and you, we're normally like over there where all those rocks are.
Yeah.
You know, we're the rocks that are out of the water right now because the water level is low. That's where we normally are. Sometimes over there on the other side of those buoys, but we have never had the opportunity to fish this area of the dam, ever.
This your first time fishing here?
Well, we fish the river a lot. Okay. But we normally fish, you know, out there in a boat or something like that, you know what I mean, for hybrids and stuff. This is the first time we've ever fished here though. Now these two combos ended up really nicely. Now, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. So budget-wise, we actually ended up going over the $100 budget by like $2, but it wasn't completely our fault. So the one rod, both of these rods were supposed to be $40 rods, at least that's where they were, but this bait caster right here ended up being like, what was it, 70?
72,
like, yeah, over 70 bucks. So that completely threw off our budget, but we were already at the checkout. I didn't want to take it back. But this one actually ended up being less than 40, so it almost ended up being a wash, but we were like $102 with our budget, which to me, I can live with that, being $2 over. These combos ended up really well though. I like the way they're set up. And I completely used that video from Richard Gene, the fishing machine, to inspire my catfish rig. I'm hoping to show you guys how easy it is to do it. But this one, it already had line on it, so we went ahead and used that. I think it's like 17-pound line. What we did was we tied a little swivel on there with an egg sinker, like a ½ ounce. Nothing crazy heavy because the water's not running right now, so we don't need anything stupid heavy. But then we got tied to that swivel, we got 50-pound, that mono, that really heavy leader, all the way down to a big circle hook. And that's basically how the casting setup is set up, but with one slight difference. On the casting combo, I went ahead and just spooled up straight 50-pound mono and just put a swivel right there, mainly so we had like a little Carolina rig with the egg sinker weight and everything, to the same type of 8/0 circle hook. So very similar setups. Big catfish could certainly be hauled in with this equipment right here, or at least we're gonna see. We're gonna put it to the test. Yeah, thank God my leg is healed enough to be able to navigate this terrain. Let me keep the camera on you though, in case you fall.
Just in case every one of them, they move, man. None of them are solid.
Well, I'm gonna see if this tilapia, see what it's looking like these days. Because in the video, our good friend Richard Gene used cut bait, so I wanna try to do exactly what he did because he had a lot of success in that video. Let's see just how hard it is to cut this. Oh, okay, it's not even that bad. Yeah, it's not even that bad. It's a little frozen still, but I think you're right though. Like all it's gonna do is help it stay on the hook better, right?
No, 100%.
And as soon as it gets in the water, it's gonna start releasing all the scent and all that good stuff. That might be too big of a piece, but you know what? We'll vary our piece sizes, but this is what we're gonna put on the Big Daddy, the casting rod right there. Dude, let's get this thing rigged up, man. I want to cast this giant casting rod because I just know I'm going to throw the world's largest bird's nest with 50-pound line, which, oh, man.
Castable.
What do you think about that?
We should catch something.
If we do, Lord help us, it's probably going to be the biggest fish in the lake. Oh, dude, how bad do you think this first cast is going to be? Man, we're going for big fish, dude. That's the only thing we're interested in today. This isn't an obnoxiously large piece of bait, but I'm also hoping there's like giants out there, which I know there are. Let's give this a shot. Andrew, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Don't know if that was good or not. So I think this thing has a clicker on it. I think that's the clicker. Okay. So we should hear that, right? Like if that starts getting pulled out like that. Oh my gosh. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I was getting a bite right now.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there could be like tiny fish down there pecking at it. I don't know.
100%, yeah.
But I definitely just like when I made it tight, I felt like a little bit of a boop, boop. All right, let's go ahead and loosen her up. I'm gonna jam her into a rock right about here, which I think is kind of the, where am I on right? Am I snagged already? No way.
Hanging.
Dude, I'm hung already.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Well, that's not good. So I'm guessing there's like a big rock ledge down there then. Is that why you're throwing that way some? Is that why you're throwing that way some?
Yeah. Well, you got to build it off here. You got to weight on out there.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, good luck breaking 50-pound mono.
That was your 50-pound fish line?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, while we figure that out, let me go ahead and get another rod. Get the other rod out there, see if we can put that in a safer spot. I bet you with this spinning combo, we'll be able to cast it much further. There we go. You think that was far enough to be out of them bad rocks?
It's hanging all out there, but just
Yeah.
before you throw it, it'll bit off the deal.
Let's let her make sure she sank all the way to the bottom. Oh, she's there. Set this girl right her. All right, I think that's good for now. Now what to do about this one right here? That appears to be the deal, huh? I think it's a good omen, Andrew. First rig, snag, first cat. Yeah, I think it's a good omen. I think that's a good, yeah, it's a good something. I don't know.
I like that attitude.
I'm gonna put it a little closer to a little closer right there, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm excited. Shove that guy down right there. Let the waiting game begin. Now, while we're waiting, Andrew, it just makes sense to be casting around something else. I mean, while these giant bottom-dwelling fish are making up their mind on whether or not they want to eat our bait, I want to be tossing this thing around a little bit. You guys know we don't come to the river without an A-rig in our hands. And I'm really curious about these turbine openings and whether or not a fish would, in theory, congregate in there. Oh! Almost fell in, Andrew. Oh, did you catch one? Yeah. Oh, man. Nice. Well, they're here. They're definitely here. My man over here just caught one. Big old fat one, too. See, he knows all the secret spots. We're over here casting into rock piles and stuff. No chance. All right. Yeah, I'll holler if your rod starts moving. I'll holler at you. Go ahead and get it. All right. I will.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a fisherman right there. True fisherman's like, hey, I don't care who lands it, just get the thing. Oh, he's getting bit. Hey, your rod's on, man. I'm gonna get it. Oh, he is on. Dude, this rod is sick, by the way. This is way more than I'm used to working with, if you know what I mean. Oh, dude. You got a good one, man. Dude, look at this rod, man. This thing is sick. Oh, you still got him?
Come on.
Oh, yeah. No, he's still there. Oh, he's there. Dude, we got to get us one of these, Andrew.
Yes, we do.
Man, I don't know. It feels pretty good.
Huh?
It feels like a big one, man. Here.
on there.
Here. We'll let you take him the rest of the way.
Thank you. Oh, he ain't that big.
No?
No.
It's just that big old rod. You can't tell if the weight's on the rod or if it's actually out there.
Yeah.
Little channel cat.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 12-footer, but it's a lot louder.
Dude, let's go. Oh, you got a little, okay, I liked your rig. It's like a drop shot rig. Yeah.
Well, I used to use a 3-way swivel.
Uh-huh.
I use a 1-way, be the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Dude, heck yeah, man. That's awesome. So there's definitely fish out there. Now, we're looking for ones a little bit bigger than that, but I would take one of those right now.
How about this thing right here?
The marshmallow, man. That's so sick. I might have to borrow one from you here in a little while if my cut bait don't do it. You on already? No, you are not.
Threw that thing.
You just cast it out there, man. Holy moly. You're dropping them in their mouths out there. Jeez. It's the marshmallow. It's the secret lure.
Oh, dead in the mouth, yo.
Yeah, you did. He was sitting up there looking up to the sky with an open mouth, and you dropped that thing in there. Problem is, we can't cast that far. He is bombing them out there like 120 yards. We're getting it like 50. So let's just hope the bigger ones are a little bit closer to the dam. I'm gonna pick these up and kind of like try to recast them maybe. See if I can try to get them a little bit further out there.
I like it.
Because we clearly know we need to get them out there.
Yeah, you need about a 20-foot rod, dude.
Yeah, we need the surf rod next time. But hey, for a budget, you know, these ones might be okay. We'll see. We hadn't done anything with them yet. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut this bait size in half right here. And I'm gonna leave the big piece on the casting combo. Let me trim this one up a touch. Trim this guy up. There we go. I'm getting it kind of out there. Wow, we've had surprisingly a lot of action for just being here for like 20 minutes. I mean, none of it's our action, but that's fine. We'll share in the action. Let's try the little swimmy bait right here. Maybe somebody's around. Oops. scared of duck. All right, Andrew, I'm gonna walk around here and kind of do a little bit of bank fishing if I can. You just scream at me if something is on, okay? Like a panicked scream, okay? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm gonna let Andrew handle scoping out the catfish rods for a minute. I'm gonna do a little sport fishing. You talk about treacherous, folks. This is as treacherous as it gets. Oh man, one might even say this is dumb. I better start meandering my way back over there. That's the thing about this rock. I don't know if I could get back quickly if I needed to. Well, we're hitting a little bit of a midday lull here. We had a lot of action when we first got here. And I mean, he was catching fish, we were getting a lot of bites, and now it's kind of stagnant at the moment. But the good news is if we stay here long enough, it's gonna start generating again here soon, meaning the water is gonna start coming through these big doors right here. And what that can do is that can actually get all the bait fish churned up. That can get the sport fish churned up too. So if we're not having any more luck in the next hour, it's gonna start generating. That could just change the whole ball game. Getting bit? Oh yeah, you are. Man, you must just have the right bait, man. We're gonna have to borrow a marshmallow here before too long. Never thought I'd see the day where marshmallows outperform cut bait. I guess we're getting a free education today. Well folks, it's about to start generating, AKA water is about to be pumping through here at a very high rate. I'm gonna add some weight to both of these rigs. I started off with a 1/2 ounce sinker, which is pretty small, but that's because the water wasn't moving. But now I'm probably gonna put like 3 or 4 on there, get a couple ounces worth of weight. And that way, if the water is rushing by, we can still do something with it. You know what I mean? We can still get our bait down to the bottom where it's where it needs to be. All right, new rig, heavier rig, new piece of cut bait, and that cut bait is hooked phenomenally, so it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I got about 1.5 ounces of weight on there. Let's see if we can really chuck this thing out. Oh yeah. Well, all we can do is wait, man.
That's true.
It's out of our hands. There it is. That's what we've been waiting for right there. Guys, obviously you can hear that horn going off, right? And what that horn means is they are gonna now start opening these gates. Look, they've already opened one. Oh, they're opening this one too, dude.
Oh wow, that's insanely close to where we're standing. That's terrifying. And I don't know how I feel.
Wow, yeah, so that's how hard the current's ripping. And of course it's the one right in front of us. So I'm not sure how we adjust in this scenario. Guys, we completely underestimated the power of those turbines opening, or whatever, the doors opening and that generation process. We completely underestimated how powerful it was. I mean, we tried to keep fishing. We couldn't keep our lures where we needed them to be. And I mean, all we need to do is refocus ourselves, come back when it's not generating, which will be tomorrow, and I think we can get this done still. All right, folks, we're back. It's actually generating right now. As you can see, you talk about sketchy. This is about as sketchy gets right here. The water gets so high. Oh, my man's on over there. Jeez, this must be a good time. The water is so high right now, it's actually gushing up onto where we're standing. Super scary. I mean, if the water rose like another foot right now, we would probably get swept off of this thing. But I think we got the timing right because the generation is about to stop for about 3 hours. The guy told us last time that right after the generation stops, it's really the best time to catch some of these bigger fish. 40 pounds? Holy jeez. That guy, they just caught a big catfish. He said about 20 minutes ago they caught one twice that size. He said it's about a 40 pounder. 40 pounder. Dang, so we are here at the right time. We just need this to stop so the equipment that we could afford at $100 will work. Yeah. But it literally should be stopping any minute. And as soon as it does, we're casting back out there. It's slowing down, boys. She's slowing down. Time to get back in the game. Watch out, seagulls. Probably right into the rock pile, but it's all good. All right, well, this is what the guy last time said was supposed to be the best time. These folks over here are certainly demonstrating that it's a really good time. Dude, I just want to hear that thing go. I just want to hear the, you know, you can't tell me there's not catfish like right here in front of these freaking spillway doors. I guess I should keep trying to catch anything while we're not catching anything. I want to try the little mini Alabama rig around some of this stuff. Yeah. Hey, you on, Matt? You on? As soon as you turned your back. Did you hear what they were using? Marshmallows. I definitely heard somebody say that. Dude, we were just getting a lesson on. I didn't know marshmallows was that big of a known thing. All right, well, by God, we got them in the right place now. Now it's just a matter of. Oh no, am I snagged? No!
Dang it, dude.
Whoa, 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 easy there, killer. You see that?
Yeah, I did.
Something pulled the rod hard. I wonder if it was that f***ing carp, dude.
Run into the line or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Cause he belly flopped kind of like right near it.
Yeah, he did.
Hell, I'd be happy with a little largemouth right now. Something. Yeah, we just ain't got the right equipment, man. We just ain't got it.
Not quite.
We ain't got it. All right, we're back again. As you can see, the water is ripping today, unlike any time before. In fact, this is where we were fishing last time. This is all underwater now. Got my main man over here. He just said he's caught 6 catfish today. And I have to be honest with you folks, this started off as a budget mission, but it's turned into a pride mission. So we went back and upgraded our rigs. I went and bought these little steel leaders right here. This is exactly what the first guy was using. Put a 3-ounce weight on this one. It's got the 2 circle hooks, a little bit smaller circle hooks than we bought too. And then on the casting combo, we re-spooled it up to get some more line on there. And we put a 4-ounce weight on that one. So we upgraded all of our size and we upgraded baits. We finally got some marshmallows. That's what they were catching them on last time. So hopefully with those larger weights, we can get these marshmallows way out there where we know those catfish are being caught. We doing whole mallows or what?
Dude, whole mallows.
Yeah, should we?
Whole mallows.
I mean, I don't know what the protocol is. Probably not a whole one, but for this first time, let's try a whole one. What do you think of that rig right there?
That's a new one for me, dude.
A little marshmallow rig.
Double mallow rig.
All right, this is my first cast with this new rig and with the marshmallows. So let's see what happens. Watch yourself. Well, that was a decent cast, but it would have been a lot nicer if we could be out there. Dude, look how fast my line's going, man. Holy smokes. Let me just close my bail for a second. So there, my line's going. This is going to be interesting. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick her on in right there. Look at that. Look at the amount of force. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not a fish, right? I mean, it's just, I think it's the current. Dude, I might have a fish on there. There's no way I might have a fish on there, Andrew.
No way, dude. No, you don't.
I think I'm fighting a fish right now. No. I'm not even kidding, man. Dude, I got a fish. It was in there for 30 seconds. Are you kidding me? The marshmallows, my guy. I think we just need to work him over here. There's a little gap in the rocks right here, but I'll get wet for this fish. We've worked too hard to not land this fish. Dude, this thing is fighting incredibly hard, dude. Oh, man. Oh, we didn't bring the net. Oh, that's okay. We got a nice little spot right here if I can guide him through. I mean, it feels incredibly big, but I'm also fighting the current, so I don't know. Oh, this thing is working me, dude.
Yes, it is, dude.
Oh. Oh, I just saw him. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's a kitty cat. It's a big one. It's a good one. I think I got both hooks in him. I gotta guide him through. No! Oh, come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, he's all caught up. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna have to lip him. He's gonna bite the heck out of me. It's okay. That's okay. I might not have to lip him. Maybe I can just grab you. Oh!
Nice, dude.
Dude! Oh, he's got a hook in his back, and he's got one in his mouth. Look at that one in his back.
Dang,
Right
yeah,
there.
You had him.
Dude, look at how fat that fish is right there, man.
Been eating mallows, man.
He is mallowed up. Boom. There are much bigger ones than this out there. We saw people catching them the first day we were here.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him, he's shaking, dude.
That's weird.
I wish I could feel him. He's like vibrating in my hand. Crazy. All right, buddy. We would cook you up, but we're not here to do that. Guys, we debated on coming out here today because the water is so high and it's running so hard. Obviously, the last place we fished is underwater. We debated not coming. I mean, we debated it. All right, well, that was incredibly exhilarating and rewarding since this is our third time coming here, and the previous 2 times we basically got skunked. And now we've just figured out the move, the mallow, and possibly putting the whole thing on there might just get them catfish fired up. I was not mentally prepared to catch one on the first cast. Now that we finally got the right gear, you know? It's almost like the gear matters. This is my first time casting this one since we've upgraded everything. Okay, about the same cast, really. And last time, I mean, as soon as I put it down like this, the rod tip just started going ham. Dude, my rod could just get yoinked out of there. I better find a slightly better place than that. I think I will rig this other rod up and cast it over here. There's some slack water that's built up because of all this current shooting from these spillway doors going straight through. There's actually some slack water right here. So I'm gonna take this other combo, rig it up, cast out in the slack water and just let it sit. Oh, that's gonna be rock galore right there, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm 100% stuck in rocks. As soon as I made that cast, I was like, well, that's rocks. And because it's a budget challenge, I only bought 2 of those leaders. Oh, there we go. I pulled it off. Andrew's back there, been trying to break this. Did you get it? Nice. Well, the current's got me. There's a lot of snags out here. I'm pretty sure I'm snagged. I'm pretty sure I just broke this one off too. Oh man. Man, only buying 2 of those rigs is really coming back to haunt us right now.
Yeah, that was an oversight.
Dude, we're like halfway up the stairs. Takes a toll on you.
Yes, it does.
Whew. Doesn't look that far down there, but when you're climbing straight uphill. All right, folks, well, like I said, we only bought 2 of those rigs because we didn't want to get too far outside the original budget. And we broke both of those rigs off within like 2 minutes of each other. But before that, you guys saw what happened. We made it happen, caught one on the marshmallow. Big shout out to that first gentleman that we met down here on day 1, because he was the inspiring force behind everything we just did. The rig that he had, the bait that he was using, where he was casting, everything we got from that gentleman. So thank you to that guy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Smash the thumbs up button if you did. Let us know if you want us to come back here and try to do this again. I know me personally, I'd like to, now with the knowledge that we've gained over the last few attempts. I definitely want to come back and try to catch like a massive catfish, like put in an 8-hour day with different baits, different rigs, and make it happen. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Thank you guys for watching as always. See you next time.